out and about again then. So today's challenge is to see how good this brand new 2023 Lyrik actually is. Before we get into the actual riding then, setup, what am I running? Well, got my 93-ish kilos kitted. I don't wear a backpack. I've got a 1-up tool and a steer and a bottle. But I'm running 92 psi. The RockShox Trailhead app recommends 98, but I just found it was too stiff. So I started there, but over the last couple of rides I've been slowly dropping it down. Settled at 92 and it feels really, really good. Only using 80-85% of the travel. I've got no tokens in them, so I might drop it a touch, but they definitely feel supple. Rebound wise, I'm 7 clicks from full slow. That's exactly what the Trailhead app recommended. That feels good. On the older Lyriks I was always at 4 or 5 from full slow, so definitely a more supple fork. Compression wise, midway. It's where I've started, where I've left it. I have backed the low speed off once to 5 rather than 7, but I felt like it ran better at 7, so I went back to 7 and I've left it there. Past 3 or 4 rides. This little drop here. Quiet is the first thing you notice. What's new? This isn't just an old fork made better. This is a completely new fork, so still got 35 more chassis, 20% stiffer than the old one. Looks like a burlier Zeb. Buttercups on the air shaft side. Nice little land in there. Hard to put into words, but it just feels very supple. I wouldn't say the small butt's as good as it was. The old thing the 2021 Lyrik was so good at was suiting every trail bike. Like, it would suit light riders, heavy riders, big hitters, just normal trail riders. Now, has this lost any of that? Well, here we are heading down to the bottom of the Monkey Trail in Cannock, and the confidence it inspires even on these wet pebbles is quite amazing. It's so smooth, but I think the biggest thing that you notice is how much more it holds up in the mid-stroke. Whilst that can create a bit of arm pump at times, I think that's worth the trade-off for how well it sits up in its travel and how you feel like any line is doable. Not much more than any of the fork I've ridden. Feels stiff, taut. And the level of grip it gives that front wheel. It's quite amazing. Here they are then, in that lovely green colour. So, as we discussed, brand new crown, looks a lot like a Zeb, looks insane. That beautiful new Charger 3 damper. These dials are very, very nice. Proper predefined clicks. And you can even see, if you look closely, it's not focusing, you can even see where you are on the range, which is quite cool. Again, usual sort of stuff. Now RockShox have got rid of the sag markings on these this time. So that was a lovely selling point last time, but no sag markings on the left hand side. The biggest reason for this is because people were buying forks and changing travel. You buy like a 190 fork, it's only got 180 and 190 sag O-ring indicators on it. If you put 160, 170 air shaft in, suddenly you had no idea where you're at. So got rid of them, and it also means the uppers are now exactly the same, right through from 140, 150, 160 will travel on the Lyrik. The Zeb obviously includes that. The Zeb's 170, 180, 190 now, and the Pike is now 120 and 130 only, with the proper defined differences now, whereas in the past there was overlapping. Still got your lovely red O-ring there if you travel, as you can see. I've not done anything ridiculous, but I'm only using probably 75, 80%, maybe a touch more. But again, they feel wicked, so that's always cool. Cab-bolt axle, or sorry, not cab-bolt axle, Maxwell as the unlike the Fox ones, which is called the cab-bolt. Usual sort of stuff there, and that lovely buttercup sign. Now a proper nice new rebound dial. Very defined clicks. Whilst this fork is expensive comparatively to a 36, it's 200 quid less, so it is quite a lot less money, and performance wise for me it's as good if not better. There you go, let's do some more riding. Let's try this little off-piste track. A few little jumps and drops on this one. Oh, overshot that. Oh. There is also a cheeky step up. Again, feels dependable, feels stiff. The grip from the front wheel is quite staggering. Smooth. Everything you want a fork to be. Just feels really good. RockShox have actually smashed it on this one. Step up, followed by a gap jump. Step up first. Yeah boy. Round to the right, round to the left. Little gap there. Gets rough round this corner now. Oh, oh. Oh man, feels insane. What a fork. Supple with an insane mid-stroke. Honestly, you've got a right to believe it, but if you're tempted by an upgrade, do it. Even if you're thinking do a Zeb upgrade, the new Zebs have all these new features. Do it, because the difference is quite astounding in the old stuff. Honestly, you feel so confident with it. Woo. Hard to put into words, but there we go then. First thoughts on the Lyrik, done. Superb, I think is the best way to put it. Such a good fork. The old one was superb, and if you've got the old one, you know, it's not a bad fork. You've got a phenomenal platform and phenomenal chassis. But if you want something that is the best, super supple with being a ridiculously supple and strong mid-stroke, whilst having all the feel of your current fork. Yes, the small bump isn't quite as good. It's not like absolutely perfect, but bloody hell, it's close. But the way it makes up for that in feel over roots and all that sort of stuff is well worth it. More coming on it, so you're only had first few rides in. Got Scotland in a few weeks' time, so we'll give it another go then and go from there. If you like what you see, let me know. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever you think. So first couple of videos, but give it a go. Bike checks, Other reviews coming on brakes, gears, that sort of stuff soon. So keep an eye out for the next Lyrik review, which won't be long, and maybe a few Scotland videos too. And in that case, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.